Assalamu alaikum and a good day. I am Dr. Ifram Malik, a PhD student with the Faculty of Medicine UITM. I am currently researching the effects of Profotil on leptin-induced adverse effects on the male reproductive system in Sprague-Dawley rats. Leptin is a cytokine hormone produced by the white adipose tissue. Though physiologically it has an important role in the male reproductive system, excess levels of leptin may have a detrimental effect. Studies conducted previously, including those in our lab, have shown that exogenous leptin administration in adult male Sprague-Dawley rats resulted in a decrease in the total sperm count, an increase in percentage of sperm with abnormal morphology, an increase in the levels of FSH and LH, derangement in histone to protamine ratio, increase in reactive oxygen species, increased sperm DNA fragmentation, and an increase in the levels of 8-hydroxyl-2-deoxyguanosine or 8-OHDG. These increased levels of reactive oxygen species may lead to a state of oxidative stress, which in turn could have led to all these negative effects of leptin on the male reproductive system. This observation can be further strengthened by another study also conducted in our lab, in which melatonin, a potent antioxidant, was administered to leptin-induced rats. The results from that study showed that melatonin was able to prevent the leptin-induced adverse effects on sperm parameters. Our lab also showed the potential role of the PI3K signaling pathway in mediating the effects of leptin on the male reproductive system. As melatonin was able to mitigate the negative effects of excess leptin, it was decided that other antioxidants should also be researched with regards to their effects on the male reproductive system. Therefore, we decided to investigate this by treating leptin-induced rats with Profotil. Profotil is a vegetable origin capsule made up of several different antioxidants as shown in this table, and it is currently used as part of a treatment regime for the management of male infertility. Several studies have been conducted to observe the effects of Profotil in subfertile and infertile males. The results from those studies are shown in this table. To date, ours is the only study investigating the effects of Profotil in leptin-induced rats. So we know that increased levels of leptin lead to all these negative effects in the male reproductive system. Our aim was to administer Profotil and observe if it would decrease these effects of leptin. Our hypothesis was that since leptin induces oxidative stress, administration of Profotil would negate the effects of this oxidative stress, thereby leading to a reduction or prevention in the effects of leptin in the male reproductive system. To investigate this, our study design was as follows. Adult male Sprague-Dawley rats were divided into 4 groups. The first group was treated with normal saline. Group 2 was treated with leptin at 60 microgram per kg per day. Group 3 was treated with Profotil at 50 mg per kg per day with normal saline. And Group 4 was treated with Profotil and leptin. This dose of Profotil given was based on the clinical dose provided to male patients being treated with infertility. Treatment was given daily. Normal saline and leptin were given via the intraperitoneal route for 2 weeks, and Profotil was given initially as a pre-treat treatment for 1 week, followed by 2 weeks of treatment with either normal saline or leptin. It was given by oral gavage. At the end of the treatment, the rats were lightly anesthetized and then euthanized by cervical dislocation. The testes and cauda of the epididymides were collected, weighed, and used for further tests. These tests included measuring the total sperm count and fraction of sperm with abnormal morphology, measuring the levels of 8-OHDG, measuring the total antioxidant capacity, and measuring the activity of the enzymes catalase and superoxide dismutase in the testicular tissue, and also investigating testicular cell apoptosis by tunnel assay. All data collected was analyzed by one-way ANOVA, followed by Tukey's post-hoc test. A value of p less than 0.05 was considered statistically significant. The results obtained were as follows. Total sperm count was observed to be significantly lower in the leptin-treated rats compared to control, Profotil, and Profotil plus leptin-treated rats. Percentage of sperm with abnormal morphology was observed to be significantly higher in the leptin-treated rats compared to control and Profotil-only treated rats. Though no significant difference was observed between leptin and Profotil plus leptin-treated rats, it was observed that Profotil administration into leptin-induced rats did cause the percentage of sperm with abnormal morphology to decrease. Therefore, administration of Profotil in leptin-induced rats prevented the decrease in total sperm count, as well as have a positive impact on sperm morphology. No significant difference was observed in the total antioxidant capacity between all the groups. However, levels of 8-OH-DG were observed to be significantly higher in the leptin-treated rats compared to control and Profortil plus leptin-treated rats. 8-OH-DG is a marker for oxidative stress-induced sperm DNA damage. High levels in leptin-induced rats indicate that these rats may be suffering from sperm DNA damage. Profortil administration in leptin-induced rats was able to alleviate the levels of 8-OH-DG. No significant difference was observed in the activity of SOD between all the groups. However, activity of catalase was observed to be significantly lower in the leptin-treated rats compared to control. Administration of Profortil in leptin-induced rats was observed to have caused the catalase activity to be slightly higher than that in the leptin-treated rats. However, no statistically significant difference was observed between the two groups. Tunnel assay indicated that the apoptotic index was significantly higher in the leptin and the Profortil and leptin-treated rats compared to control and Profortil-only treated rats. Profortil administration to leptin-induced rats was not able to decrease the testicular tissue apoptosis. So in conclusion, although given at a dose of 50 mg per kg per day for 3 weeks, Profortil was able to improve some of the sperm parameters in the male reproductive system. However, it was not able to completely prevent the adverse effects of leptin. It appears that treatment with Profortil appears to not be as active as preventing the leptin-induced changes as was previously seen in melatonin-treated rats. Perhaps a higher dose of Profortil or a longer duration of treatment may have brought about more significant results. These are my references. Thank you.